Here are the top 5 recruiting camps ranked from worst to best for earning football scholarships. And the last one is where the most scholarships are offered. You'll walk away knowing which camps to skip, which ones are legit, and which ones actually lead to committable offers. Because the biggest mistake parents make isn't wasting time or money on camps, it's leaving $200,000 on the table by not going to the right camp where a coach would have offered your son. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Richie Contartesi, and I earned a D1 football scholarship at just 5'7" and 150 pounds in the SEC at Ole Miss, and now I coach families and athletes to do the same. Number 5 is All-Star Games. Now, to be clear, this doesn't include the Under Armour All-American Game or the Navy All-American Bowl. These are the really big All-Star Games that are nationally televised and have most of the highest ranked players. What I'm referring to are all the other pop-up All-Star Games that you might be getting invites from. Some of the pros are obviously could be really fun, and you can get some additional game footage. Posting some of your plays could look good on social media, but at the end of the day, no college coaches can legally attend. Actually, one of the players that I mentored literally said to me that he went to one of these All-Star Games before we met, asked the guy that owned the All-Star Game while he was there where the college coaches were at, and he told them they're hiding in the shadows. I mean, that's pretty scary to think about. Just because they have logos of colleges on their website does not mean that college coaches will actually be there. It could just be that the colleges they send the game film to that don't even watch it. Most of the time, the invites look exclusive, but they're really not. And these games can be really expensive when you could spend that money on more important activities that will lead to scholarship offers. So overall, they can be fun and add additional clips to your highlight video. But if you're looking to get an offer from one of these games, you're gonna be really disappointed. Number 4, showcase camps and invite-only combines. These are really good if you want to get accurate tests like your 40 and your vert, your 5-10-5. And some of the footage at these camps can be used for your social media. But again, no coaches at the Division I and Division II level are legally allowed to attend these types of camps and showcases. They claim that they can send your video to these coaches, but at the end of the day, are they really watching them? Probably not. And most of the big time recruiting services like Rivals, 247 Sports, and On3 use these showcases as a tool to continue to grade and rank the players that they already have ranked. And just to be clear, there's only roughly about 2,000 players ranked out of 1.1 million. That's 0.18%. So the odds of that being your son is really low. These could be really good if your son is an absolute freak, meaning he's 6'5" and runs a 4.3 40, then he might have an opportunity to really stand out. But if he's just a great player, the odds of anything coming from this are slim to none, because the best case scenario would be one of those services doing a small write-up of your son and that write-up getting in the hands of a college coach. Again, unless your son's an absolute freak, these types of showcases and camps are not going to be the best use of your time. Number 3, 7-on-7 camps and leagues. These can be great for competition and improving your skills as a quarterback and improving your football skills as a skilled player. The clips could definitely be used for social media, and there are a select few that are held on college campuses that college coaches are legally able to attend. The majority of them, coaches aren't legally allowed to attend. Some of the cons are that the film that you get from 7-on-7 is not going to be evaluated by a college coach realistically. The way you play in shorts and a t-shirt is very different than the way you play with hats. And offers really aren't given at these type of events. Now, they can be really good, again, for skill development, building chemistry with your quarterback if you're a receiver, for example, but in terms of getting offers, it's not the best use of your time. Number 2, mega camps. You've probably gotten one of these invites where there's a ton of logos and there's gonna be a ton of schools at one individual camp. And the good news is college coaches are legally allowed to attend because they're held on a college campus. There's typically gonna be dozens of programs present from D1 to Division II, NAI, and Division III. You're gonna get accurate measurements and a really good dose of competition. And it could be a great opportunity to continue to build relationships with coaches if you already have communication. Keyword, if you already have communication. It's really difficult to start a relationship with a coach at a mega camp because the reason that they're there is specifically for individual players they're looking at. So unless your son is a freak, he's 6'5" and he's throwing guys around like a rag doll, or he's running a 4.3 40, the odds of him standing out and actually turning his performance into a scholarship offer is going to be really rare. Now, we do have a system that we teach for when going to mega camps, and I'll leave a link in the description below where you can get the entire thing of what to say, how to say it, what to do at the camp, and everything to get a scholarship offer, but it's still extremely challenging. The good news is there's an easier way. Because at mega camps, most likely, even if you're a great player, you're just gonna leave with a t-shirt. Number 1, individual college camps. These are the absolute best for earning a football scholarship. These are camps run at the specific school that's running the camp. For example, if Ole Miss had an individual camp, it would be at Ole Miss on their campus. So all of their coaches are legally allowed to attend, they can coach you live, work with you hands-on, and truly evaluate you. It's by far the easiest to stand out if you already have a relationship with the coach beforehand and they've already watched your highlight video. If you're just attending these camps and you haven't communicated with the coaches beforehand and they haven't watched your game video, then you're gonna be really disappointed, especially if you're going to camps that don't match your level. They go to all these big Power 5 camps without any communication with the coaches beforehand, without knowing their actual level of play. And let's say, for example, they are a Division II player and that entire summer they're just going to Power 5 camps. They're gonna leave every one of those camps without an offer. Now, if your game film grades as a Division II player and you're going to Division II individual camps, but you have no communication with the college coaches beforehand and they haven't watched your highlight video, you're also gonna leave disappointed. And this is how you can have a really bad camp season in summer. Instead, it's really important that you get your game film evaluated professionally, and I don't care whether you do that with somebody else or if you want us to do it where we have 15 years of Division I recruiting experience. I'll leave a link in the description below where you can see if your son meets the criteria for a professional evaluation. Either way, I highly recommend getting one because then you'll know what division your son has the best chance of earning a scholarship in right now, and you can plan your entire camp schedule to match that specific division so he'll have the best chance of earning a scholarship. Now, the way we do professional evaluations is a little bit different. Not only do we let you know what grade your son is at right now, but we also let you know what specifically he needs to do to get to the next level. We also reorder your game film and your highlight video so coaches actually watch it, and when you reach out to them, they respond back. With that being said, knowing you're targeting the right divisions, communicating with the coach beforehand, getting them to watch your highlight video, and then attending that individual camp, continuing to build that relationship with the coach, balling out at the camp, and then asking the questions at the end to get an offer is by far the best way to get a scholarship offer by going to camps. And I created an entire checklist with all of the templates, the responses, and the scripts that you'll use before the camp, during, and after to land an offer. And as always, I'll leave a link in the description below where you can get it completely free. One of the players I mentored the year before went to 7 camps and had 0 offers. After he went through the same playbook that I just shared with you below, he went 50%, meaning he went to 6 camps this past summer and earned 3 scholarship offers. And the scary part is it's not that you're wasting your summer or that you're missing out on a few $1,000s from traveling to camps and hotels, but leaving the $200,000 scholarship offer on the table by going to the wrong camp. Now, I hope you got value from this video and you make the right choices on the camps that you're going to. And if you want to watch more videos just like this, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you want to watch my last video where I share exactly what to say to college coaches at camps, then you're going to want to watch this video right here.